This episode of the Home Pros Radio Show podcast is brought to you by HomeBinder, the premier home management app. Receive home maintenance reminders, organize your home's inventory, manage your home improvement projects, and more. Stay tuned to get a free upgrade code for HomeBinder worth over $200.
The Home Pros Radio Show.
I'm Tommy Donovan with RIC Home Inspections, and this is the Home Pros Radio Show podcast. For many of us, the start of a new school year means changes in the daily routine around our homes. Coming up, we'll be talking about what you'll want to focus on when it comes to getting your home ready for school. Plus, we help a caller who's trying to pinpoint the source of a possible roof leak, and we have some fun as we brainstorm some potential ideas for your home security system. But first, we have a caller who has identified some fire damage in her home and is unsure what it is that she needs to do next.
We got a call, and it's from Angela, and she's in Easley. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
What's going on?
I literally just got in my car, and I've got a massive problem, and you guys just happen to be talking about what I had to talk about.
Oh, cool.
So, just a quick rundown. We had a small fire under my front porch, and the guys that have come out and looked at it, I don't know if the joists underneath the house, my insurance company looked at it and allowed for replacement. And I've had several guys say, no, they're okay, they're solid, but I'm really concerned about leaving them in there. If I ever have a home inspection and they come in and see that burned joist up underneath there, is it okay just to leave it like that, or should we have it replaced? I'm nervous on it.
It really... my
here it goes. Everybody, I need a drum roll. Say it.
It depends. That's one of those things that someone would have to see, just to see how much damage is there. I mean, obviously, if it is charred and it's black, it's going to get called out on a home inspection. So if it's something that could be replaced easily and your insurance has already said it needs to be replaced, it might not be a bad idea to replace it. Now, me, just like anyone else, I may come out there and look at it and be like, there's no damage to it whatsoever, so why spend the money on it? But it's a tricky question, because it can certainly be called out on a home inspection if they even see that there has been a fire. And you don't want people to hear. That's sort of like termites. I mean, with termites, you may have the smallest little tube, but as soon as someone hears that there's termites in that house, what goes through their head is every wall in that house is about to fall in. And same thing with a fire. They say, okay, there was a previous fire. Okay, the buyer may think, okay, this house basically was completely burned up and got built when it may have just been a small, little spot fire or whatnot. So, So that being said, I mean, it's really it's a judgment call. I don't know how bad structurally, I don't know how bad the problem is, but it wouldn't be a terrible idea to go ahead and get rid of it anyway, just because it's going to bring attention to it whenever you do sell the house.
Right. Well, ultimately, the whole front deck, it had a pan decking with concrete on it, and the whole thing fell in due to that.
I got you.
So anyway, I just didn't know what to do or who to call to even recommend who would even repair that. I can't find anybody that I...
Do you have any idea, Shane?
We're lost.
It seems like we did this a couple weeks ago.
Please tell me. Please tell me.
You can call Closing Contract.
There you go. Have you ever heard of them?
No, sir, I have not.
Well, that's you must not listen to us.
Well, I have listened to you guys during the morning when I'm up this early on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, you want me to give you the number? I can give it.
Please.
It's 864-2640.
And you guys can come and check?
Yeah.
Or know anyone?
No, just give us a call at the office, and we can set it up to come out and take a look at it just to see what's going on.
The only thing I can do is go out there and look at it and go, yeah, it's burnt.
Well, I can tell you that too. That's all I have.
You got that part figured out.
Do you see the burn marks? That's the
giveaway.
He loves that new button bar.
Right. Well, I'm desperate, so I definitely will take any help because we want the house repaired properly.
Yeah, and see, here's the deal: so when it comes to joists, like joists, that's what Jack calls them.
Joists.
Really, what you want to think about is, all right, how much of the integrity of that joist have we lost? Even if you have a contractor who's like, oh, it's fine, but you have an insurance company that's like, it needs to be fixed. Odds are, buyer shows up, has an inspection done. If their inspection report ends up in the hands of the insurance company, their insurance company is going to demand that it be fixed. Might as well just go ahead and take care of it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Okay. So just to reiterate, 864-326-2640.
Yep. You want a job on the radio? You did that good.
Give them a call.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Angela, thanks for the call.
Thank you.
We're glad you're with us.
Take care. Have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
y'all. Bye.
We transition now from fire to water, another one of those elements that can wreak havoc on our home if not addressed in a timely fashion. We speak with Lee, who has moisture penetrating his kitchen ceiling and wants advice on what to do to put a stop to it right away.
Lee from Greenville, want to get right to him. He's been holding. Good morning, Lee.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I got a 2-story house. My kitchen, when there's a heavy rain, I'm getting water on my kitchen ceiling. I feel certain it is not a plumbing issue. So there's a bedroom above the kitchen, and then obviously the ceiling, and then the attic crawl space. Any idea where that water may be coming from? I've checked and sealed all around the boots on the roof.
The boot, I mean, that would have definitely been my answer. I would have said the boots, like a vent pipe somewhere. Is your kitchen I'm assuming your kitchen's on the first floor. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, because my first guess would be that it's coming in on one of the boots and going down in an interior wall and then running across the ceiling of the kitchen. Because water problems, people think that it's easy because you see the water and it's right above it, but water runs down hills, and just because your ceiling appears to be flat, there's some slope to it. So my guess would have been the roof boots, or there could be any roof leak. It doesn't have to be just the boots. I mean, there could be any kind of opening for the shingles or whatnot, but what I would think is it's coming down through the wall of the second floor and then running along your drywall over to wherever the lowest point is in your kitchen. But
yes, exactly. That's what I surmised. Do you think it's possibly the ridge vent?
Absolutely, it's possible. Absolutely, it's possible. That would probably, after the roof boots, the ridge vent would be the next place I would look. I think if you look at it, I mean, I would just inspect it, or if not, just have a roofer come out there and just inspect your roof. Because if it's only happening when it's raining, obviously it's not a plumbing leak. I mean, and you're the one that knows when it doesn't. And sometimes that's the hardest thing for us as contractors to figure out, because we're not there when things happen. And you actually have an idea of what it is. I mean, we're going to automatically go towards the thing that's most common, but you actually know when it's doing whatever it's doing. So, if it's definitely when it's raining, I would definitely just have the roof inspected first if you can't find it yourself.
All right. The roof is 17 years old. I bought the house new, original roof, and it was not the architectural or more quality shingles. So I'm thinking maybe just go ahead and replace the whole roof and get the new ridge vent. That may be the solution. That
would definitely be my recommendation. If it's about time for a new roof anyway, just have the roof replaced. Go ahead and go with architectural shingles. I would. I mean, not that you have to. Not that you have to, but it's the cost difference is not as much as a lot of people seem to think it is, because there's so many more. That's the thing, is simple supply and demand. I mean, they sell so many more architectural shingles. They keep more in stock, so the price is really not that big of a difference.
Right. Yeah, that's probably so. All right. I guess I have answered my own question, and you probably verified it, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling, Lee.
This episode of the Home Pros Radio Show podcast is sponsored by HomeBinder. There is no better way to organize paint colors and home documents, get maintenance reminders, receive email alerts of appliance recalls, and share valuable information about your home with potential buyers. For a limited time, use promo code HomeProsRadio, all one word, to upgrade to our premium edition for the life of your ownership. Visit us online at HomeBinder.com or simply click on the link provided in the show description of this podcast. HomeBinder, a homeowner's best friend.
Another big supporter of the Home Pros Radio Show, Prime Lending, who is excellent at contributing helpful articles that we like to share on the show, like this one, which asks if your home is ready for the demands of the start of a new school year.
I want to share some information about someone else who's important to us, and that is Prime Lending. That's right. If you are looking to finance your dreams, Prime Lending, Mark Hawkins, he can do it. That's right. 864-349-0160. His office is over there on Malden Road in Greenville. You know what? With Prime Lending, buying or refinancing your home is simple, fast, and hassle-free. You can find them again online, primelendingsc.com or 864-349-0160. We got some tips from Prime Lending on getting your house ready for school.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. This is an article written by Sarah Turnipseed. She says, be sure your child gets your homework done by doing what? Establishing a regular time, location, and routine for homework. So find a place in your house to set aside where your son or daughter can sit down and complete homework, read and study without distractions. So do you have that in your house? Also get organized. She suggests you start the year with a clean slate, get rid of any of the stuff left over from last year, clean out your backpacks.
Oh, yeah.
And get rid of anything that might be a distraction with that. Get organized. Only get the stuff that you really need for this year. If you got old backpacks, old folders, shoes, gear, replace that and organize it where it can be easily accessed.
For the rest of this article, we invite you to check out our Twitter page where you can find more details. You can find us on Twitter at HomePros Radio. Shane and I have also been sharing a number of articles about home security on the show and in our recent podcasts. This is an industry that is constantly evolving thanks to new technology hitting the market on a regular basis. Here at the Home Pros Radio Show, we've developed some ideas of our own thanks to observations we've made while on the job. We figured we might want to share them.
What's that?
I don't know.
Paul's going nuts.
Paul's throwing his hands over there. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that's yeah. What?
Paul, your alarm going off?
It's okay. I'm playing it.
Paul's walking around.
Paul's like freaking out. Paul is our man behind the curtain, running the board, producing the show.
The wizard.
Actually, I wanted to play this just to make a point of what a home inspector like I deal with. On a semi-regular basis, I'm trying to go through the house, check everything. I might be in a conversation with a buyer, and then you get that, and you're like, it's a security system. We've been talking about security systems the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I thought of that because I was doing an inspection, and that bothered me. I'm at a house for like 2 hours minimum, and then when you're there and you're hearing this the whole time, it's like, shoot me now. It's kind of like the smoke detectors, too, chirping. You know what's worse than that?
What's that?
Is when you have to walk in and out of every door in the house, and you hear this.
Front door.
You ever done that?
Yeah.
There's one security system. It's like, it's the creepy lady. It's not just a beep. It's you come into the house, and especially if you're by yourself, it's a little unsettling to hear.
Front door.
Is that a ghost? It's kind of creepy. I would say if I was breaking into a house, I open the door and I hear
kitchen door.
They suddenly told you what door you just walked in?
Well, just the tone of that voice.
Say, I'm out.
I would jet out of that place.
They ought to have one that just says, get out! Like as soon as you open the door.
Well, that's
that
what
way,
I've always thought.
No matter what, I mean, if it's someone that doesn't belong there, they're going to think that it's time to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I walk in and I hear that, and I'm like, ugh. Every door I went in and out of at this one house, it was
garage door.
Oh my God, get out. That would be much more effective. You know what it'd make me do?
I got scared. I dropped my Hot Pocket.
That's right. I dropped my
Hot Pocket. You would drop your Hot Pocket on that one.
All this talk with security systems and hearing all these different sounds and stuff kind of made me think of an idea that I think would be kind of cool. I was thinking with the Home Pros, we could try to branch out.
What we could do?
Create some some products out there to really make life in our homes a little bit easier. Kind of has to do with creepy lady
kitchen door.
That's right. Sometimes your security system might just sound like, yeah, that's cool, but
garage door.
You can have. That's right. I'm out of here. That's it. I'm done. I'll make you wet your pants. And of course, it always helps to have a good security system on a house, right?
Absolutely.
If you're worried about making sure you're protecting your home from intruders, which brought me to gave me an idea.
New business venture.
What if you had a security system, instead of that annoying alarm, maybe you had another voice, you had something else. Maybe your security system would be more effective if it was more like this.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
What's that?
It's just the alarm. Let's grab our loot and get out of here before the cops come. Has this ever happened to you? Unbothered by the typical home security siren, the burglars finish the job and are gone before the police even have time to save the day. Well, not anymore. Thanks to the Security Voice 3000. Craftier than ever, typical thieves are no longer deterred by the common siren alarm, and that's why the Security Voice 3000 has prepared a collection of soundtracks that replace your siren with an even more repulsive reaction from your home security system. Just listen to what happens when our same burglars break into your home and hear the voice of the nagging wife. Let's do this.
It's about time you showed up. Where have you been?
What's that?
The kids will not stop fighting over the Xbox.
I don't know.
You need to say something to them.
What do we do?
The toilet is still running. I thought you said you took care of it.
I can't take it anymore.
And by the way, the dog got out again. It's the third time this week.
Let's get out of here.
Don't forget, we have supper club tomorrow.
Typical sirens can't compare to the effectiveness of the Security Voice 3000. Think of how the typical burglar will be thrown off his game when greeted by the sound of Grandpa Earl, who just wants to share some stories from the glory days.
Hey there, Sonny.
Who is that?
I bet a young whippersnapper like you would like to hear some stories about how it was like to land on the beach on D-Day.
You've got to be kidding me.
I met Marge shortly after I got back from
What do you
the
want to
war,
do,
and
boss?
we started our family.
Get your stuff and let's go
we have
before we're
13
stuck here.
grandchildren. Have a seat, and I'll get my photo album.
The Security Voice 3000 offers all kinds of voice add-ons for your home security system, like the chatty teenager.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you're here.
What?
You'll never believe what my boyfriend said to me today.
Where is that coming from?
I was eating lunch with Peyton and Sarah. Oh wait, maybe it was Rebecca. Have you ever met her? She's sweet, but sometimes her parents can be so bossy. You know who's bossy?
I knew we should
Mr.
have
Leary
picked
in
this house.
science. Ugh, I forgot to bring my homework in one day, and he gave me detention.
I'd rather be in jail.
I actually can't believe I was able to find this outfit on sale.
Okay, we're leaving.
Do you guys like it, or does this blouse make me look a little too chubby?
Stop now.
Keep the thieves on the run
We gonna find you. I'm letting you know now.
with the Security Voice 3000.
So you can run and tell that. Oh boy.
Now available at home improvement stores near you.
That would work, wouldn't it?
That
Tell
definitely.
you what, I'd hear Antoine. I'd be out there.
I'd be like,
We
I'm
gonna
out.
find you. You're
out.
so dumb. Wow. Maybe that'd be a good add-on.
Absolutely.
Well, could it be a good add-on? Okay, maybe not, but at least we had fun sharing the pitch. Well, we hope you had some fun joining us for the Home Pros Radio Show podcast, and we invite you to join us for more by subscribing to the podcast. You can also ensure that you don't miss an episode by downloading our Home Pros Radio Show app, which is available on Google Play and available at the Apple App Store. It's the easiest way to like, share, and comment on the information we share on the show. Thanks for listening. For my co-host Shane Hips with Closing Contractor, I'm Tommy Donovan with RIC Home Inspections, and we'll look forward to having you with us again on the radio and online at homeprosradio.com.
Thank you for listening to the Home Pros Radio Show. If you have a question for the Home Pros, visit us online at homeprosradio.com, where you can contact us directly and also learn more about the topics and guests we bring to you each week. It's the Home Pros Radio Show. Online at homeprosradio.com or on the radio at 94.5 WGTK, The Answer.